Good morning, class. Class 12th. I'll be discussing with you today. I'll be explaining the chapter on financing. First of all, we should know what is, finance. Finance is basically the funds. Finance refers to funds which are required in business. The money which is required in business to start the business, thereafter to operate the business and to expand the business. So the chapter's name is financing. Okay. What is finance? Finance refers to the funds or money required first of all to start the business. You can't start the business without money, so first of all you need money which you invest as capital. Thereafter to operate. Once you have started the business, you need to run the business. You have so many expenses to meet. For that you need money to operate the business. Okay. And the third purpose is no businessman wants his business to become stagnant. Everyone wants to expand the business. So for expansion, you again require funds. Like you need to open a branch office or some other shop in some other area. For that you require money. So to expand the business also you require money. Okay. I'll translate in Hindi. फाइनेंस का मतलब है पैसा जो बिजनेस में आप लगाते हैं. सबसे पहले व्यापार को स्टार्ट करने के लिए, बिजनेस को स्टार्ट करने के लिए आपको पैसा चाहिए. उसके बाद बिजनेस को चलाने के लिए रोजमर्रा के खर्चे हैं, उनके लिए पैसा चाहिए. और बाद में आप बिजनेस को एक्सपैंड करना चाहते हैं, उसकी ब्रांचेस खोलना चाहते हैं, उसके लिए भी आपको पैसे की आवश्यकता है. इट्स लाइक दैट. ओके. देयर आफ्टर लेट्स डिस्कस द importance of sufficient finance. Importance means benefits of sufficient finance in a business. A business firm should have adequate or sufficient finance. Okay. Why? First of all, a business which has sufficient finance will be able to meet its liabilities, in time. Second, I'll elaborate later. To run the business smoothly. To run the business smoothly without any interruptions. Okay, first I'm writing the headings, then I'll explain. Third, a business can replace its old machinery with a new one if it has got sufficient finance, sufficient amount of money. Otherwise, it won't be able to buy a new machine. It will have to operate with old machine only, which will work very slowly. To replace its old machine or some other fixed asset. Fourth, to face crisis or a difficult situation. And thereafter, any business which has sufficient finance, which is financially strong, children, that such a company or such a business enjoys good reputation. Okay. So earns good reputation in the market. Now, these are the headings. Now, I'll elaborate. Students, a business should have adequate finance or sufficient finance. First point is that a business which has sufficient finance will be able to pay its liabilities in time. Okay, suppose it has bought goods on credit, it will be able to pay the money back to the creditor from to the supplier from the goods were bought on credit in time. This will satisfy the creditor, and he will again have the faith to supply the goods to on credit again to such a firm. But in case a firm doesn't have enough finance, what will happen? It will not be able to pay the dues as promised. And what will happen? The creditors or the money lenders who had lent the money to the business, they will get annoyed, you know, because their money got blocked. Next time they will not sell goods on credit, or they will not give loan to such a business. So what we can say is that a business which has sufficient finance is able to clear its debts, clear its liabilities in time, and because of that it earns good credit worthiness. Its credit worthiness in the market rises. Credit worthiness means people start considering it as worthy of being given credit. I'll translate in Hindi. जिस बिजनेस फर्म में काफी कैश होता है, पैसे की समस्या नहीं होती, वो अपना जो कर्जा है वो टाइम पे समय पर चुका पाएंगे, और इस वजह से जो सप्लायर हैं जिन्होंने उन्हें सामान उधार पे बेचा या जिन्होंने कर्जा दिया है वो विश्वास करने लगेंगे ऐसी बिजनेस फर्म पे, और आगे चलकर भविष्य में वो फिर से अगर ऐसी बिजनेस फर्म को पैसे की आवश्यकता है या सामान लेना है उधार पे, सप्लायर उनको आराम से उधार दे देंगे, पैसा कर्जा दे देंगे या सामान गुड्स जो हैं वो उधार पे बेच देंगे। अगर लेकिन बिजनेस फर्म के पास पैसा काफी नहीं है, वो कर्जा नहीं चुका पाएगा। सप्लायर को बोला था भाई 3 महीने में हम सामान दे दो, 3 महीने बाद भी हम पेमेंट कर देंगे। 3 महीने हो गए, आपने पेमेंट करा नहीं, लटका रहे हैं आप सप्लायर को कि अभी नहीं, तो वो चिढ़ जाएगा। नेक्स्ट टाइम वो आपको उधार में सामान नहीं देगा। नंबर 2, टू रन द बिजनेस स्मूथली। Children, to run the business smoothly, we have to meet various expenses like electricity bill, rent of the shop. Okay, we need to buy raw material regularly. So what will happen is, if a business firm doesn't have sufficient finance, what can happen? There can come a time when the business was unable to buy the raw material. Now there is no raw material left in the godown. आपने liabilities time पे pay नहीं करी. Suppliers are not ready to pay you supply the goods to you on credit. So there is no raw material in the factory. Workers are sitting, but production cannot happen. They cannot work because raw material, in absence of raw material, what will they do? Okay, so here comes the interruption. Business में रुकावट आ जाएगी. समझ रहे हैं आप? Number 3 है to replace its old machine. Machines become old with time. Every machine, or these are technical things, that has a functional life, after which it depreciation, it keeps on depreciating. After a number of years, you need to discard that machine and buy a new one. Okay, so a business firm which has sufficient money will be able to replace its old machine with a new one. And with time, inflation will also be there. The price of the new machine will be obviously higher. तो अगर एक बिजनेस के पास इनफ पैसा नहीं है, तो वो नई पुरानी हो गई है मशीन, लेकिन चलाए जा रहे हैं, उनके पास पैसे ही नहीं है नई मशीन लेने के लिए. Are you understanding? An old machine will be functioning very slowly in a sluggish manner. So what will happen to the efficiency? Efficiency of the business is going to go down. But a business with sufficient finance will be able to replace its old machine with a new one. Okay, and which will be working very efficiently. 4th point is better face crisis. Means a business firm which has sufficient finance is able to face crisis situation, means difficult situation. A difficult situation could be recession in the country, situation of depression, when the economic activity has gone down, means the business firm is not able to sell much. When it's unable to sell much, what its profits are, income is going down. But still, it has to meet various expenses, pay to the employees, pay the rent, pay electricity bill, pay so many expenses. So if the firm is financially strong, it will be able to meet those expenses during this crisis situation, and it will not close down. And in that crisis situation, it'll be able to face the crisis situation and move on. 5th point is, but yeah, let me add on. But a financially weak firm, a firm which has less finance, what will happen? It will break down. It will break down when there is crisis situation. It might have to shut down. Then we have earns good reputation. A business firm which has sufficient finance earns a good reputation in the market. The world respects financially strong companies. You know, this world. जैसे हिंदी में हम कहते हैं उगते हुए सूरज को सब सलाम करते हैं, हाथ जोड़ते हैं, तो उसी तरह से a firm which is financially weak, no one would like to invest in such a company. So these were the benefits of having sufficient finance in any business firm. Okay, now with that I end the class.